Thank you, Dennis.
You're very welcome, Mrs. Courtney.
Dining alone, Vanessa?
Obviously not. But it's all right. You may run along now, dear.
That's too bad. I thought you had already been dumped for another aging socialite with expensive tastes.
David, darling, nothing you could say would ever diminish my love for you.
Oh, no, don't tell me. That smile, the copious amounts of French perfume. You're in seductive mode, Mother. Who's your victim tonight? Palmer's son.
Don't be jealous, darling. There's plenty of room here for another darling boy.
Oh, good evening, good evening. Vanessa, I would like you to meet my son, Peter. Peter, this is Vanessa.
I'm very glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, likewise, I'm sure. Peter, you are so much more handsome than I imagined you would be. I'm sure we're going to be friends for a very long time. Oh, I think he likes me.
Well, how could he help it?
Brother. That's right. This is your new brother.
Are you really my brother? Like Tad and Adrian?
Well, not quite, Peter. But I am your stepbrother. And I think that's really great.
Oh, David, I wasn't expecting to see you here tonight.
He was just leaving.
No, you mustn't. Why don't you stay and have a family dinner with us? There's no reason why we can't be one great big happy family. Is there, David?
Tell me. Is there a treatment that can save Dimitri, or isn't there?
It can't really be called a treatment. Not yet. It's highly experimental.
Meaning what?
This technique's reversed the course of other diseases, similar to Dimitri's, but it's never been used in a case like his. Whether or not it would work is pure speculation.
Okay, it's a long shot, but it's something.
I don't want this to raise your hopes in any way.
Alex, if this is a possible cure to save my brother's life, you got to tell me about it now.
But this is such a new field of medicine.
Okay, you're talking about stem cell therapy.
Yes.
That's the blood taken from the umbilical cord just after childbirth.
The cells from that blood can be used to treat illnesses that were thought otherwise incurable. I mean, it's fascinating, it's brilliant, but I have to stress that...
I know. It's never been used in an illness like Dimitri's.
Science is there. It should work. But we can't be sure.
You've tried everything else?
Mm-hmm. Including a volatile experimental drug.
And there was only some improvement.
In my opinion, I think that's just temporary.
Well, then why don't you try the stem cell therapy? What's the risk?
Well...
Alex, my brother is lying in a hospital bed. He's using every ounce of his life fighting to try to stay strong for us so that we don't suffer. But he's dying. And you know it. Slowly but surely he is slipping away from us. But as long as he's alive, there's a chance, right? I mean, how can you not take this chance? How can you not risk it? I mean, what is the risk when he's facing certain death?
Therapy? It could fail outright and then Dimitri could die. But worse than that, I think...
Alex, what is worse than that?
It could prolong his life without actually improving it. I mean, what kind of existence is that for him, being confined to a hospital bed? He won't be well enough to go out and ride his horse or play with Maddie or... just do the things he loves to do. And really, I mean, who are we to make that choice for him?
What do you think of Palmer's charming invitation, Mother?
Lovely idea. It's just a shame that you already have plans.
Oh, yes, but still. Oh, one great big happy family. Now, that is a temptation that's very difficult to resist. I'm sure that Palmer would love to hear all about your unique parenting tips, especially now that you're going to be stepmother to his son. Like the time that I had the mumps and you were hosting that party for Ari Onassis. Do you remember the unique way that you solved that problem? And I'm still here to tell the tale.
Yeah, Palmer, I was so hoping that this would be just Petey's night, though.
Dr. Hayward, your table will be ready shortly. Would you care to wait at the bar?
Yes, all right. Why not? Another night, Dad.
Yes, I think it would be best.
Thank you, darling. Well, that settles it. He needs more fiber in his diet. Look, Petey, I have ordered your very favorite. Chocolate milk.
Oh.
With refills.
Good. Well, a toast to the two people I love most in the world. My son, Peter, and my beautiful bride. Here we go.
And the capital of Montana is Helena. And the capital of North Dakota is Bismarck. And the capital of South Dakota is Pierre.
Bravo, my boy.
Oh, there's only one word for this. Genius. Peter, you're an absolute genius.
Well, we're having such a fine time. I have good news for both of you. I talked to the judge, and I got permission for us to have another visit just like this next week.
Really?
Yeah.
Lovely.
And we are in luck because, you know what's in town next week? The circus. Oh.
Oh, we are going to have such a wonderful time. Did you hear that?
Pardon me, Mr. Cortland, you were expecting a phone call from Tokyo?
Oh, yes.
Nothing serious?
No, it's just a follow-up. Won't be long. You'll be a good boy.
Don't stare, dear. It's very rude. What is it?
You're pretty.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you. You know, I knew the moment we met that I would get along with you. Oh, Peter. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at you. For a very smart boy, that was a very stupid thing to do. Honestly, Peter, you're going to have to learn to be much less clumsy, darling. Otherwise, no one will ever like you. Look, this was absolutely ruined. I can't possibly like you as much as I did before. Oh.
Petey, did you happen to notice that dessert tray over there? That's pretty cool, huh? Listen, why don't you go over there and pick yourself out a nice big dessert, okay? Anything that you want. Go ahead. Can you keep an eye on him, please?
Yes, Doctor.
Thank you. Well, Mother, looks like you have him right where you want him.
David, I haven't the foggiest idea what
He
you're
thinks
talking
you're
about.
beautiful and sweet-smelling, and he's trying so hard to please you. But he never will, and he won't even know why.
Isn't your table ready yet?
Though I do believe in time, he will come to realize that you are a cold and selfish woman, and that you have a heart of stone. It's a good thing he happens to have a real mother. He has Opal to offset your poison.
Oh, Opal. He can have her, and she can have him.
He has something else. Something that you just gave him.
What?
A stepbrother who's going to look after him. Don't go messing up this boy, Mother, or you will regret it.
he can't make decisions about his treatment right now. Alex, ever since you've come into town, you've said that all you've done is follow Dimitri's wishes.
Well, this isn't an easy matter, and I haven't discussed it with him.
I think it'd be easier for him than we're making it. I mean, think about it. If there was the slimmest chance of a full recovery, don't you think he would jump at it? I mean, come on, this is Dimitri. You and I both know.
I'd do anything to have my husband back. But you're forgetting that I'm a doctor, and I understand the pitfalls ahead of us.
Okay. What are they?
Well, in my opinion, I think it would be cruel to raise Dimitri's hopes when there may not be time. His strength is ebbing so fast, and it could be very difficult to find a compatible donor.
Compatible donor?
Yes.
That's our first order of business.
Where are you going?
Care to join me, Edmund?
I found my brother.
I'm very pleased.
Hold this. You're gonna need it. Dimitri's alive.
Well, Petey, we're going to have so much fun next week. Now, what's your favorite part of the circus?
The elephants.
Oh, mine too.
Shall we?
Ah. Oh, Adam, Liza.
Hello. Oh, Vanessa, I'm sorry. Congratulations are in order.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you've got your etiquette reversed. One never congratulates the bride, only the groom.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Good luck, Palmer.
Right this way.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Because you've had a lot of practice browbeating me all the way over here.
I can't believe you would say that. Besides, you deserved it. Having Winifred guard Haley while we're gone.
You're the one who insisted I get rid of all of the security around the estate.
Would you listen to yourself? You're hopeless.
What's wrong with a man wanting to protect his daughter from a man who's hurt her very deeply?
What's wrong is it's not going to work. The more you pull Haley and Mateo apart, the more they're going to bounce back together. Which is probably how it should be anyway.
So now you trust Alex. You no longer think that she poisoned your brother.
It was an experimental drug. And it prolonged his life, but we don't know how long that will continue.
Okay, so Alex is his doctor. Why do you need me?
She doesn't know I'm here.
Then maybe you don't trust her so much after all.
Are you completely incapable of compassion?
What do you want from me, Edmund?
Are you familiar with stem cell therapy?
Of course I am. But surely you're not hoping that that's going to save Dimitri. Is that what Alex is pushing?
She thinks it's possible. That's why I need your help.
Oh, thank you. Welcome. It's freezing. I should have brought a shawl or something.
Well, I'll get you a sweater.
Oh, no. There's none in the car.
Well, then I'll go home and get you a sweater.
You're going to go home and get me a sweater?
Well, of course I will. You're cold. I'll be back in 15 minutes.
You're going to check on Haley, aren't you?
Well, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fine, I'll stay.
No. You're very attractive when you're monomaniacal.
Thank you.
Mm.
I'll be back before the news.
Oh, don't forget my sweater.
Of course not.
Right, it's true. There are indications that it could work. It's just...
Stem cell therapy has never been used for this illness yet.
That's right. But if Dimitri's as sick as you say he is, then why not give it a shot?
I agree. But Alex thinks that it might prolong his life. He may be alive, but permanently incapacitated.
And you're willing to take that chance?
It's the only chance I possibly can take. And we're running out of time. I need a compatible donor. Now, if Dimitri's too weak, then the procedure just won't work. So I have to find...
There's Liza Colby. Now, isn't that fortuitous? I happen to know that Liza made arrangements to have her daughter's stem cells stored when baby Colby was born. Now, assuming that they're compatible with Dimitri...
Would you give her permission?
Well, you would have to get permission from both parents, Liza and Adam.
You mean Jake?
Oh, yes. What was I thinking? Liza and Jake Martin, that's right.
Would this be harmful to Colby in any way?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, it's just a matter of genetic testing of Colby's stored blood cells.